With pretty much all the major detailing done on the chassis and the interior itself, there were just a couple of little details left on the body, starting with some of the clear parts that needed the black edge around it, so I masked it off with the supplied masking from the kit itself, and then started painting it with the Vallejo flat black in a couple of layers. And while I still had the black on the brush anyway, I decided to do the headlight buckets as well. These needed a lot of black detailing inside of them, so I brushed those on carefully, and afterwards I could place the decal on the position that the LEDs are supposed to be on the actual thing. And all of those parts now dried and ready to go, I could start carefully assembling a couple of them with some regular super glue from Bob Smith Industries, their Super Gold Plus formula. Before gluing the headlight lenses themselves in, I also decided to add a small black marking around it to simulate some of the rubbers that are usually on these parts and also help hide the glue seams. For a couple of the indicators and or reflectors on the side for the front and rear bumper, I painted the backing with some silver and then just carefully glued the clear part in to blend out all the way and have a nice reflective silver surface behind it. The multi-piece taillight could also be glued all together, the orange clear reflective piece, then the red piece on top, and then there was also a clear piece that fit in between those, and then it could be glued onto the rear bumper. I decided to leave the rear spoiler in the up position, so I also needed to paint the top of that taillight housing, which now is a chrome, in some black to match the rest of the bumper, as that will still remain in sight with that spoiler in the up position. And while I had some black in the brush, I also decided to paint a couple of the parts of the interior in a black to hide them as well.